Pheasant hunting is a natural for me, for I started out years ago training bird dogs and writing about them. Joining me on today's show is Dave Duffey, who is a legend in the field of bird dogs. Dave has written many books on the training of bird dogs, and he also writes for Peterson's Hunting Magazine. Dave and I will be trying our luck on Leo Scallon's Pheasant City Shooting Preserve, a 620-acre preserve located north of Milwaukee in Waupun, Wisconsin. Join us now as we hunt for the popular ringneck pheasant with one of Dave Duffey's pointing breed dogs.
Okay, this is a pointer, Randy. A lot of times they call them English pointers, but actually they're more American pointer than an English pointer. Their greatest development came here. You know, they're a nice, smooth, muscled-up dog, and they really move. He's going to point his game, and therefore you're going to, even on pheasants, you're going to get close shots on the thing. So I'm shooting a 28 gauge. It's not a pheasant gun. A 12 gauge is a good pheasant gun, but you can take them up. The birds are coming up close, and if the dog handles them right, you get close shots at them. So you can shoot the light bores on pheasants then, although normally you want to use a 12 or at least a 20. And what happens is pheasants are a real tough dog or a bird for a dog to handle. And they sneak and run and so forth, and only through long experience will a dog get on. So we'll go out and see what this kind of performance this dog can do. He's a young dog, and if he can't get us some birds, I got an old one in there that I know will.
Dave, now, you and I have hunted before, and we've used stringers. This dog's working probably a little bigger range, but being a pointing breed dog, do we have to worry about it breaking a bird and being too far out in front of
Well, not a bit. If he does his job right, and I hope I train him to do it, when he locates the bird, he's going to stand there till we come up and kick it off. You do have a problem with pheasants will sneak on a dog, but we should solve that by him holding and me sending him on to relocate if the bird sneaks out on him. And you want him to run out a great deal further than a flushing dog does, so he covers the ground you don't have to. At the same time, you don't want a pointing dog that just runs off on you. That's a matter of breeding and training, not the breed itself.
See, we got a good strong wind out here today. Is this good for this, or is it hampering the dog at all?
No, it shouldn't hamper the dog. It should bring the scent into them. Dogs don't like to run right directly into a wind. That's why we're kind of working in a quartering pattern. And if there's birds out there, he kind of should pick the bird up over his, if he's running away from us, over his left shoulder and run out there and find it and point it for us. Right now, he's just been turned loose. He's just doing kind of a stretching a little bit. And you want a point to run, because if he did bang into a bird out there, he should come into a point on it. Usually when they point, they come on off a sudden.
Yeah, I was just going to say, is it something like the flushing breeds where you can really tell they're working a bird, or is it?
Well, if the bird's moving around, there's some scent. Usually the dog will pick his tail, someone will change his pace as he comes in and works into the scent of the bird. But sometimes it's just boom type, they hit it and stop in order not to flush the bird. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, he got a point right. That's why he was right on top of it before he winded it. Whoop. Whoop. Now let's walk into pool. Walk into position now so you can shoot. I'm going to kick the bird up for you. Whoop. Bird's moving on it. Whoop. Coming into him. Whoop. I'm trying to kick it off. Whoop. See how he turns his head, that bird's moving on him, sneaking on him. Whoop.
Doesn't bother that dog for you to be walking in front of him, huh?
Yeah, I think the bird crept out on him. He's trained to stay there until I send him on or until I get the bird up and shoot it. See, he loses, well, he knows that bird's moved on. He's trying to tell me that. So instead of having him do the flushing, I tell him, good boy, whoop, good boy. All right. So now he should relocate it. Just what I was telling you about pheasants, how they'll run off and sneak off on a dog.
Hey, if I would have put a $20 bill down it, there would have been a bird there.
Well, there was a bird there. Gone now. Now the problem is, let's see if he's got sense enough to be able to work that and find it and point it again, and it'll hold. Otherwise, he's liable to knock it. That means run in and bump it, because he's got a moving bird, and sometimes they'll crowd him a little too close. He's a fairly experienced dog. He should know how to handle it. Or we may never find that bird again if he's going off far enough. This is where your fletching dogs have an advantage, because they'll trail a bird with foot scent, bring it up. He's trying to work body scent on this bird. Which is what a pointing dog's supposed to do. If you get a dog that's got his head down foot trailing, you don't like it. Possible. When he pointed here like this, he was pointing some old scent, and he's been trained. Once he points, he stays there. You notice he kind of softened up. The guy came up, and I wooed him and told him to stay there, and he doesn't move until I tell him to go on. If we find us a bird in here, why, you see how a bird, whoops, there, he found it. How's that? That's where it is. Now, get set and shoot. Good dog. Good boy. Whoop.
Right on top of him.
Whoop. 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 There we go. Nice shot, Randy. Thank you. That's a running bird now. We have trouble finding it.
Randy, you didn't shoot that bird. You just took the transportation away.
I think he just died of a heart attack, right?
Nice shot, but we got a runner in a deep grass, and this is tough for a pointing dog to work. They aren't the good retrievers a spaniel or a Labrador is.
Saying we got a runner right now?
Yeah, sure. This bird was running when he hit. That's him out, by. Notice how pretty he stayed on point? That's what's fun. That's the fun of hunting with a pointing dog. See, he won't put his nose down and trail like a spaniel or retriever will. He's still trying to get the body scent. The bird can sneak off on him a lot easier. We may have to come down with a Labrador and pick him up. A little lighter cover and a dead bird, we might have had it right away.
Thought he got it there.
Well, let's go over and help him out a little bit. Here, bye. That's a good boy. Here, bye. Bye. Here, bye. Here, bye. Good boy. Bye. Heel. Here. Bye. Oh. Bye. Oh. Oh. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good dog. That's a good boy.
That was really incredible, because where that dog finally found that bird was probably 20 feet from where we shot it.
Yeah.
Had we not had a dog, we never would have found that bird.
Well, as I say, these are not the best for recovering cripples, but if any dog that's a hunting dog is going to get, you never would have found this bird without a dog.
No, we never would
He
have.
crawled under that stuff and went in there. And I say, now let's get him, see if he's forgotten all that catching a bird. You go point it like he did that other one. That's the way a pointing dog's supposed to do it.
All right.
The ideal way, of course, the way we like to see it is a bird is there when you walk in the first time and up and shoot it. We had what you saw was the point. Bird left the dog, running around and relocated. You notice he didn't move. He didn't go until I sent him on. And he found a bird again, pointed it. That time we got a shot at it, flushed it, and almost lost it because it was crippled, and he recovered it. That's nice dog work.
That's true.
We picked up old fellas all along to do that. They'll check it out and direct on their own, because they can tell when there's something right there.
Dave, let's go to our left, and that way the dog will have a demonstration.
All right, the wind's kind of coming in over our right shoulder here, okay? Come on, Mike. Hey, get out of there now. He's gone. Bye. Hey! That's a good dog. Get over here. They hit the game a lot of times. They'll snap that real sharp and hard, fast, without any hesitation. You smell something out there now. Ho! 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 You ho! 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 Well, let me handle the dog first, and then I'll explain what happened. Ho! Good dog. Good boy. Ho! Ho! Ho!
Yeah, a real windy day here, and all nice. Walk up on the
All right, bye. Bye. He simply mishandled that bird. I don't know the reason for it. He got too close to it. He pushed it up. Whoop.
There we go. Now fine again.
That's how he's supposed to. I'll explain the other thing later. Let's go shoot a bird. This dog's got a bird on him. He's doing it the way he's supposed to now. Good boy. See me looping around in front of the dog rather than walking up behind him. The bird is still moving on him. Whoop.
Go ahead and take this one, Dave.
Whoop.
Back in there.
Whoop.
Right here.
Walk in behind the dog, you'll just chase it out further. I don't know if I'm going to get it up now. Whoop. 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 Oh,
You
drop
hit
the
him
foot.
on the second shot, Dave.
Yeah.
He should bring it back. Run across the canal.
There you go, with little guns. 28 gauge wasn't enough, but it was a clean miss the first time. See how that bird sat right under him?
If I knew if there was any chance that you would have missed, I would have loaded my gun and everything.
There it is. Yeah, couldn't the second shot wasn't enough to bring him down. With a 12 gauge, it would have.
Yeah. You know,
White
Dave,
load.
I want to do a carpenter to get the nail.
Oh, no, wait a minute now. All we ever said was that they trained hunting dogs.
It said I could shoot anything, that's right. But there's the previous piece of work that you saw here, where the dog, I say, mishandled a bird. What you notice, though, he knew he mishandled. When I said, whoa, he stopped. He didn't chase it. Now, why or what the scent was, or the wind, or if he just got a hair in his ear or something, he wasn't going to do something. But that's a bird you don't shoot over. You go back and staunch them up, lead them off from it so they don't chase it, put them out in the field again, then they'll go out and hunt birds, and they'll stop and find a bird and hold it like you did this one. Yeah, which I messed up for him.
Get a Labrador.
Yep. You got that mark, Cleo?
Yeah, very good.
Well, I got a lab up in the car. We'll go pick that bird up because he isn't going to go far. He's got one leg dangling.
I think while you guys are doing it, I'm going to start shooting these.
Yeah. Really look at those guys. They're just flying all the time. Big little skeins. This geese. This is really game country.
That's for sure. It really is.
Whoop. Got another point. Whoop. Maybe you better help me this time, Randy. I mean, my confidence is shot in the tail. Whoop.
I'll load my gun and everything, dude.
Oh, bird has moved on him. I don't want that dog once he's made a... Oh! made a point to move and follow. Some guys like that in a pheasant dog. I don't. Stay right there until I tell him to go. I can't release the bird. Whoop. I don't want him creeping in, chasing the bird for 40 acres, and finally having it get up wild. Notice how stylish he is? Interested in what's going on. Whoop. Talk, kick around, whoop. Probably not a bird here. Whoop. Well, this again is a relocation effort. Stroke the dog, tell him he's nice, he did right. What you want him to do, got him eyeing just you, just tap him on the head, say, all right. Jump the gun a little bit. As we mentioned before, I keep repeating it. You know, what cover it is, pheasants are a darn tough bird for a plain dog to handle. Most dogs don't handle them right. You have to handle a bird, a dog. Yep, he says I got him again. Special way. Do it. He relocates him and finds him again. Move in, Randy. Come in. Let's get that gun and got up, creeping on him. Bird's running, whoop. Whoop. Boom. Boom.
You see it?
Oh! 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 All right. Now, there are people who want their dogs, when the bird leaves them, to break and track it down. And I have no objection to it, except lots of times my dogs are out of sight. And if they do point a bird, when I come on and see them, I want them standing there where they pointed it, not chasing it 40 yards down the field. It doesn't take any more time to have a dog try the relocation effort the way it's supposed to be done than it does to walk and stop, walk and stop, walk and stop behind a dog that stops and points and then breaks, stops and points and then breaks. And I say finally the bird gets tired of doing it and he jumps way out ahead of the dog and too far to shoot. You've noticed so far, other than that one he made the mistake on, which had nothing to do with relocation, he hasn't flushed a bird wild. And he's not a careful, there. Well, that's partly I cautioned him. I said careful. He heard it. That means be careful. The bird's right there and you don't want to knock it. He just could knock this one. You don't want a dog that creeps and crawls. You want him to be decisive and fast. So he kind of mesmerizes that pheasant. Finally decides, hell, I can't get away from this son of a gun. creepy, crawly dogs. Bird knows where he is all the time, just keeps running off in front of him.
Leo, you don't have your birds trained. Aren't they supposed to stay in one place?
That's what they ought to do.
Talk to these birds, Leo.
Right.
No, you shoot on a properly run shooting preserve, and your birds are going to act like wild birds. They're going to move. They're going to be as difficult to handle as you're shooting birds out in the wild. He says he's right out in there. I wouldn't be surprised if he's other side of that road in the cover. Right over in there. That thick canary grass. See what a bird likes to go to. He's running right along the edge there. The dog may go in there and bump him. Sometimes the dog will get so damn disgusted with this, whoop, that he just say, to hell with it, I'm going to go in and get you. Whoop, good. Whoop, get that out. Drop a bird right in the water. Good boy. Possible. Good boy. Yeah, let him help us get this. There it goes. Now I can hear the dog. He may be on it. Just wait a minute.
Okay.
Come on in here, Bye. Here, Bye.
He's probably pointing us.
Oh, he's moving. Here, Bye. Here, Bye. Come on. Here. Here, Bye. Hey, he's got it. Hey, good dog.
All right.
That's a good
All right.
boy.
All right.
Good dog.
Yay.
Boy. Good dog.
He's doing all right.
Good dog. Well,
That's heavy cover over there, Dave.
he does a pretty good job for it, for not being one.
That's for sure.
That's pretty thick stuff. We let's get out of that stuff.
That canary grass will fall up a Labrador. The bird, you notice, was still alive, too. He probably ought to catch it and run it down.
Uh-huh.
Well,
We'll walk
And
down
the other thing is, you notice he crossed that ditch. Most pointers don't like to go in the water. He jumped right in, swam across the ditch, came over on the other side and got it.
And without that dog, we never stood a chance of getting that bird.
That's right.
all right.
We'll walk down here and we'll meet you down this irrigation ditch.
Hey, how about bringing this bird over and showing it to us?
Yeah. Huh. Really remarkable. We got a hold of this on the gun at all.
That's for sure.
Good.
See, if we can jump in that water, we'd appreciate it.
What?
We need that kind of action falling off the bridge.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting it off. Come here, Bye. Here, Bye. Hey, come on. Come on in here. Here, Bye. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go on over here. Come on. Here's your bird. Come on. Here it is. You were the guy responsible all the way for getting this. How about that? You like him, huh? That's a good boy.
Hey, how do you like that engineering there on those
That's a good dog. Yeah, you bet you
Well,
are.
Dave, I think that we had a real good time, and we sure got our birds today.
Well, it was beautiful. I enjoyed it. And I say, you saw a little of everything in dog work. You saw mistakes and the things going right. And I hope I explained the mistakes so somebody doesn't think that's the right way to do it, and you appreciate how a dog works when they do it the right way.
Well, I think that everything came across real well. Dave, I want to thank you for joining me today.
Thanks an awful lot, Randy. It's been fun.
And Leo, I want to thank you for treating us
Well,
to this
thanks for
podcast.
being our host. I sure enjoyed it.
Great.
The dogs enjoyed it more, believe me.
I think so.
Okay, bye. Come on.